student, how are you? I hope you all are very fit and fine. Student, in last video we have studied about the significant figure. So student, today we will study few more topics, and topic for today is few important terms used in the measurement. Okay, so topic first topic is accuracy. This is the first topic. So student, what is the meaning of accuracy? Accuracy is the closeness of measured value with respect to the true value of any physical quantity. What? Closeness of measured value with respect to true value of any physical quantity. Okay, this is the definition of accuracy. Means actually these terms are used in the measurement. When we are measuring any instrument, suppose we want to measure the length of this pen. So how close we measure this length with respect to the true value, true measurement, true length of this value. Okay, so we will use meter scale. So how close we measure its length with respect to its true length of this quantity. This is called accuracy. Okay student, these are very simple. So now the next topic is precision. What? Precision. Precision. So what is the meaning of precision? It is limit or extent to which measurement is done. Okay, what? Limit or extent to which measurement of physical quantity is done, it's called precision. Means how close we are measuring any instrument. Okay, limit or extent to which the measurement is done. मीन्स हमने कितनी क्लोजनेस तक हमने किसी भी इंस्ट्रूमेंट का मेजरमेंट किया है, दैट इज कॉल्ड प्रिसीजन. ओके, व्हाट इज इट्स डेफिनेशन? लिमिट और एक्सटेंड, or you can say it is the measure of degree of closeness. In another way, it is the measure of degree of closeness of any measurement. कि हम किसी भी फिजिकल क्वांटिटी का मेजरमेंट कितने क्लोज वैल्यू तक कर ले रहे हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड प्रिसीजन. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट थर्ड वन इज द वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपोर्टेंट टॉपिक, एरर. व्हाट? एरर इन मेजरमेंट. What is the meaning of error? It is the difference between error. If I represent the error by E, it is the difference between true value and practical value. Means observed value. True value is the real value and practical value is that value which we have measured, जो हमने measure किया, that is called observed value. Okay, it is the difference between the true value and observed value, your measured value. So difference between these two, this is called error. So what is the meaning of error? What is the formula of error? True value minus measured value, that is called error. Okay student, Difference between true value or observed value of any physical quantity, or true value or measured value. The measured value is that value which we have measured during our experiment, and true value is the standard value. So the difference between these two is called error. Okay. So this is the formula of error. Now, types of error. Types of error. Student, generally we have two types of error. First one is the systematic error. Systematic error. Second one is random error. Okay. What? First type of error is the systematic error, and second one is the random error. So what is the meaning of systematic error? Systematic error means there is some definite patterns. What? Error due to some definite pattern. Error due to some definite pattern. It's called systematic error. What? Error due to some definite pattern is called systematic error. So what is the meaning of definite pattern? Means we know the reason behind that error. Okay. Systematic error is the error for which the reason is known, and random error are those error which are by chance. Okay, which are by chance error, means due to some unknown reasons. Random error is the error which is caused due to unknown reason. Unknown reason, or this is called, sorry, unknown reason, or it is also called by chance error. By chance error. Okay, student, these are the simple definition. Error are two type. One is the systematic error. Systematic error is due to the definite pattern, and definite pattern means we know its reason behind this error. हमें पता होता है कि एरर किस वजह से हो रही है. एंड द रैंडम एरर इज द कॉल्ड बाय चांस एरर. वी डोंट नो व्हाट इज द रीजन behind this error. Okay, so there are some method to remove this error. There are some method to remove this error. So first we will discuss how many types of error come under this systematic error. Okay. Systematic error. So now we will study the systematic error. I already defined what is the meaning of systematic error. So there are so many types in systematic errors. So we will discuss all these one by one. First one is the due to or imperfection in instrument use. Instrument use. What? Imperfection of instrument use. Suppose we are measuring any instrument, we are measuring any physical quantity, and the instrument which we are using to measure that physical quantity is not perfect. Okay, so that time there is certainly one error will be occurred. That error is called what? Instrumental error. What? It is called instrumental error. Okay, so imperfection of instrument use, the error comes under this method is called instrumental error, because there may be some, when we will use some faulty instrument, that instrument will never give us accurate reading, so there will be certainly some errors. Second one is the environmental error. Environmental error. So what is the meaning of environmental error? Suppose student, we are performing one experiment and there is some fixed environmental conditions. Okay, we are performing one experiment inside this room and we have fixed all the environmental conditions. Certainly what happened, their temperature will increase, suppose, or their the pressure of this room will change. So what will be happen? All the reading will be changed, because we have fixed all the criteria. So what is the meaning of environmental error? This error is caused due to some change in the environmental condition during the performance of any instrument or any experiment. So means this is due to the change in the environmental condition. Okay. Third one is the human error. What? Human error. So what is the meaning of human error? Suppose we are measuring the length of this. Now while the measurement of this length, we have not seen the reading very properly, or we are measuring the current by using an instrument, ammeter. So we have not seen the deflection of that pointer properly, means due to the carelessness, हमने उसको properly देखा ही नहीं, हमने गलत रीडिंग पढ़ दी. Okay, we have written or seen the wrong reading, so that time the error that is called human error. Okay, next one is the error due to inappropriate method. Inappropriate technique. Suppose we are measuring or we are performing an experiment and the technique used to perform that experiment is not appropriate, means that is not right method to perform that experiment. So what will be happen? Reading will always incorrect. So that time the occur is called error due to the inappropriate technique. So student, these are the error. First one is the instrumental error, second one is the environmental error, third one is the human error, fourth one is the inappropriate technique. So these all types of error come under the 1 2 3 4, yeah, these all types of error come under the systematic error. Now student, coming to the random error, I have already told these error are also called chance error, because we don't know the reason behind these error. So what are the random error? Random error are those error of which means due to some unknown reason, जिसके हम reasons को we don't know what is the reason behind that error. So that is called random error. That is called random error. So how we will remove the random error? Student, while we are performing any experiment, we will take so many readings. Suppose we are taking the time period of simple pendulum. I think you all knows the pendulum. This is the pendulum and we are measuring its time period. Okay, so maybe when we will time period means time taken to complete one cycle. Time taken to complete one cycle. Suppose the time which we have noted, that is not correct. So how we will calculate the correct time? We will take so many readings. Then we will find the mean. Means to remove the random error, what we do, we take many readings of that experiment and then we find the mean of all the measured value. So the random error will be removed. Suppose we are performing any experiment, we have taken the reading x1, x2, x3, so on, xn. We have taken n reading of any experiment. So how we will find the mean? I think you all knows. Sum of all values x1 plus x2 plus x3 so on xn upon n. So this is the method to find out the mean. So how we can write it in simplicity? I equal to 1 to n xi upon 1 upon n. Okay, 1 upon m summation I equal to 1 to n xi. This is the mean. Beta, summation means this sum. When we will put x I equal to 1 here, it will be x1. Then plus we will put I equal to 2 x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5. Means this is the short form of this. 1 upon n I equal to 1 to n xi. This is the mean. Summation means this sum we will put I equal to 1 here, it will be x1. Then plus we will put I equal to 2 because this is the I equal to 1 to n. I equal to 1 to n. 1, 2, 3, 4, so on n. So this is the shortest form. If you feeling difficulty in writing this, you can write only this. Okay, this is the mean. So by taking the mean, we can remove the random error. Now student, again there are some other types of error which are very important. Second one, next one is the absolute error. What? Absolute error. What is the meaning of absolute error? Absolute error is the difference between mean value and observed value in any given it is the difference between mean value means delta x and observed value in any given observation. Means at any particular time, suppose we are taking, so in this I equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma so on n. Suppose we are finding out the absolute error in third expressed in third observation. Sorry, actually I am forgetting this word, third observation. Suppose someone told me what is the absolute error when you have taken your third reading. So what I have taken n reading and someone asking me what was the absolute error when you have taken third reading. So how I will find out the absolute error? Delta x3 means I equal to 3. Delta x, what this delta x is representing? This is the mean value. How we calculate the mean? I have already told you. We will add all the observed value divided by the total number of value minus the value which come in third observation, means x3, like this. So this is the absolute error. How you will define? I am repeating again. Difference between mean value and observed value in any given observation. Means if someone say what is the absolute error in second observation, how we will calculate the absolute error? We will subtract the second value which comes in second observation by its mean value. हम क्या करेंगे, हमें जो पर्टिकुलर ऑब्जर्वेशन में हमें मीन वैल्यू निकालने के लिए, एब्सोल्यूट एरर निकालने के लिए कहा गया है, हम उसको मीन वैल्यू में से सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे. दिस इज द सिंपल एब्सोल्यूट एरर. एब्सोल्यूट एरर इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन मीन वैल्यू एंड ऑब्जर्व वैल्यू इन एनी पर्टिकुलर ऑब्जर्वेशन. नाउ मीन एब्सोल्यूट एरर. व्हाट इज नेक्स्ट वन इज द मीन एब्सोल्यूट एरर. Now how we will calculate the mean absolute error? Now we will take the mean of all absolute error. What is the mean absolute error? It is the mean of all absolute error which comes under any particular observation. Suppose we have taken 5 observation, so and mean and absolute error in 5 observation is delta x1 comma delta x2 delta x3 delta x4 delta x5. These are the what? These are the absolute error इन फर्स्ट सेकेंड थर्ड फोर्थ फिफ्थ ऑब्जर्वेशन. मैंने आपको बताया कि ऑब्सोल्यूट एरर क्या होती है? मीन वैल्यू में से जिस ऑब्जर्वेशन की आप बात कर रहे हो. आपने कहा कि भैया फोर्थ टाइम जब आप रीडिंग ले रहे थे उस टाइम कितनी ऑब्सोल्यूट एरर आई थी, तो आपने क्या किया? आपने मीन वैल्यू में से जो फोर्थ टाइम जो रीडिंग थी उसको माइनस कर दिया. दैट इज द ऑब्सोल्यूट एरर. now what is the mean absolute error? We will calculate the mean of all the absolute error. It is the mean of all absolute error. So delta x like this equal to delta, because we will take error in positive, x1 delta x2 plus delta x3 plus delta x4 plus delta x5. Suppose it is delta n, so on delta xn. So you write here plus so on delta xn upon, we have n absolute error, we will divide this whole by n. This is the mean absolute error. What we have done? We have taken the mean of absolute error. How we will calculate the mean of absolute error? We will add all the absolute value and we will divide it by the total number of value 1 2 3 4 5 so on n. So we will divide it by n. Now next one is the relative error. What is it? Is the relative error. How we will calculate the relative error? What is the relative error? It is the ratio of mean absolute error to the true value of. Relative error is the, you have to write this definition, ratio of mean absolute error to the true value of any physical quantity is called relative error. It's very simple. Ratio of mean absolute error to the true value of any physical quantity is called relative error. Last one is the percentage error. So how we will calculate the percentage error? When we will multiply relative error by 100, it will call percentage error. How? It is delta x upon x into 100, because the value of relative error is this, is called percentage error. Okay student, so these are the all the types of error. First we have studied systematic and random error, then we have studied these three four types. First we have calculated mean error, then we have calculated absolute error, then we have calculated mean absolute error, then we have calculated relative error, then we have calculated percentage error. Now student, we will calculate the error during the addition of two quantity. Okay, what error? Topic is error due to addition of two physical quantity. Okay, students, suppose we have two quantity A and B. Okay, we have taken two quantity, you listen to me, we have taken two quantity A and B. Let when we are measuring the A, so error in its measurement, error in measurement of A is plus minus delta A. Similarly, मीन्स हमारे पास दो क्वांटिटी है ए और बी, अब हमें उनको मेजर करना है, मेजर करेंगे तब हम उनको क्या करेंगे, ऐड करेंगे। सो एरर इन द मेजरमेंट ऑफ ए इज प्लस माइनस डेल्टा ए, एरर इन द मेजरमेंट ऑफ बी इज प्लस माइनस डेल्टा बी। मीन्स इतनी एरर हुई है, या तो हमने इसको डेल्टा ए कम ऐड किया है या फिर डेल्टा ए ज्यादा ऐड कर दिया है, या फिर हमने डेल्टा बी इसको ज्यादा मेजर कर दिया है, डेल्टा बी हमने उसे कम मेजर कर रखा है। लेट z is sum of a and b, when we are added their sum is z, this is z, z is the sum of a and b, and del plus minus delta a z is the error in measurement of sum of a and b। देखो आई एम रिपीटिंग अगेन, वी हैव टू क्वांटिटीज ए एंड बी, ठीक है। एरर इन द मेजरमेंट ऑफ ए इज प्लस माइनस डेल्टा ए, हमने जब ए को मेजर किया था उस टाइम जो एरर थी प्लस माइनस डेल्टा ए थी। व्हेन वी हैव मेजर्ड द बी, एरर इज प्लस माइनस डेल्टा बी। व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू ऐड दीज टू क्वांटिटी। सो जब हमने इनको ऐड किया तो जो द रिजल्ट और देयर सम इज z। so when we will measure the z, there is again error, there will be error, what it is, delta z plus minus, okay, this one। so z equal to a plus b, this is, you write, erase it। so we have quantity a, when we have measured a, we have done plus minus delta a is error, means maybe we have added, we have measured a by delta a more और by delta a less। हमने जब इसको मेजर किया था डेल्टा a तो हमने ज्यादा कैलकुलेट कर दिया, डेल्टा हमने a हमने कम में कैलकुलेट कर दिया, प्लस b प्लस माइनस डेल्टा b। so their sum is z equal to z plus minus delta z। we have to find out their addition, so you write here z equal to a plus b here, okay। error due to the addition of two physical quantity, we have two physical quantity a and b, so their sum will be z equal to a plus b। so now you have to write this, when we have measured a, their error is plus minus delta a, when we have measured b, their error is plus minus delta b, when we have measured their sum, the error is plus minus delta z। now again you write this term a plus b at one place, take plus minus as common, delta a plus delta b at one place, a and b one place, plus minus take common, delta a plus delta b one place। again what you have written, you have written a plus b equal to z, so write it this place, z, z plus minus delta z equal to plus minus delta a plus minus delta b। you can cut this z by this z। so what is the error, or what will be the error due to the addition of two physical quantity? it will be delta z equal to plus minus delta a plus minus delta b। this will be the error when we will add two physical quantity। so if anyone says what will be the relative error in measurement, in addition of two physical quantity, it will be delta z upon z equal plus minus delta a upon a, because in relative error we, what we do, we divide absolute error by true value। I have told in definition of relative error, plus minus delta b over b, this one, this is the relative error in the addition of two physical quantity। if in question you are asked what will be the percentage error in measurement of two physical quantity, what you will do, you look at that definition, what we do, we multiply it by 100 both side, plus minus delta a over a into 100 plus minus delta b over b into 100, means our actually the, as per the question answer is this, okay। what we have added this z by z, so it will be delta z equal to del plus minus delta a plus minus delta b। but if someone asks what will be the relative error? So what we will do, we will divide this by actual values, delta z upon z, delta a upon a, delta b upon b. And if someone asks what will be the percentage error, we will multiply each term by the 100. So student, this is from my side. So rest topic will be, we will study in last video. So you all watch this video very properly, and you have to make notes by using this video. So thank you, have a nice day.